This segment brought to you by Kansas Grain Sorghum, growers working together. Find out more at kansasgrainsorghum.org.
Welcome back, folks. And you know, when folks were touring the opera houses of Kansas and the West back in the 19th century, it's so sad that they didn't have Elvis touring back then. You know what? Really? You know, I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Yeah.
Look what they missed. Isn't that sad that they lived and died before Elvis came on the scene?
Yeah, but they probably had their superstars then too.
I guess they did. I guess they did. And now that Elvis, of course, is not on the scene anymore, at least we guess he's not, we've got all this phenomenon of Elvis impersonators.
Yeah.
It's just like a culture unto itself.
Well, it is, you know, and I got to do a kind of an Elvis impersonation at Apple Valley Farm several years ago. That was my other life, of course.
Oh my God! Did we
have
have film of that?
Players were there, and we did the Shaboom Boy. Well, I was this rock star that was kind of fading, and the Shaboom Boy came on, but I got to do Hound Dog and you know, the whole thing.
We got to find some footage of that. We got to share that. That was a real Kodak moment. Well, you know, I grew up in the South, so that's Elvis's birthday is a national holiday, January 8th. And now that I live in Kansas, my good friend Dana Anson and I celebrate Elvis's birthday every year. We exchange gifts. I'll get Michael to get some photos of in my office, right next to all my cowboy stuff and the Buffalo Bill. There is the Elvis bobblehead, and I've got the Elvis Whiskey Decanter with the Elvis, playing drums, and so yeah, the King lives.
Okay, have you been to Graceland?
You know, I wrote my name on the wall. I stopped and did not have time to go through it, but I did write my name on the wall out front of Graceland.
Okay, Graceland is a real experience, and everyone should go at some time.
There was the comedian who went out and saw Elvis's pink Cadillac and said, "I didn't know Elvis sold Mary Kay," you know.
Oh, that's low.
But we've got a wonderful Elvis impersonator to share with
do.
you today from our very own, from the heartland. He's from just outside of Hayes, so you're going to love meeting Frank Werth.
Life was pretty simple growing up in the small German community of Schoenchen with about 200 people. Frank Werth's life was filled with music as a little boy. His parents recorded his early efforts at singing, and Frank said it makes him laugh now to hear how he sang with conviction, even if he didn't know how to pronounce the words. While he's been influenced by many great artists such as Roy Orbison, Carpenter, Charlie Rich, Jackson 5, the Beatles, it was the King, Elvis Presley, who would play the greatest role in shaping his career. Don't Be Cruel by Elvis Presley was the first song that he heard, and it has made a huge impact on his life, Frank said. My fondest memories of my childhood were the times we'd spend evenings and holidays with our family listening to my dad's albums, singing into the night, he said. Frank said he became an Elvis Tribute Artist simply because it's been a way for him to thank Elvis for everything he's done for him, and though they never met, he feels a spiritual connection. Frank said that he is first a huge Elvis fan himself, and when he performs, he cares about the authenticity and does not take the portrayal lightly. Frank has won numerous contests, opened for the Fab Four, a tribute band honoring the Beatles, and performed at venues across the nation, including Madison Square Garden. His mission, he said, is that no one forgets Elvis. As long as Frank Werth is performing, there's no danger of Elvis being forgotten.